Good morning, everybody. So I'm continuing this. Oh gosh, my dog. Tempe. I'm continuing the conversation about consciousness, artificial intelligence, the digital divide. Um, Something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I'm thinking also about how yesterday, the 16th, was the 5-month anniversary of my brother Khotso's passing. My desire to continue his work. For the last 20 years, he's been talking a lot and writing a lot about and AI, the Internet of Things, and everything. So there are a couple of things that um, I guess they human consciousness, which is infinite. It never ends. We can push our consciousness out farther and farther and farther, and there's no end to it. And then there's artificial intelligence, actually does the exact opposite thing um, simultaneously. So let me give you an example. The Internet of Things, also known as IoT. So the Internet of Things is, let me what's an example. Today, I can go to a furniture store, and every piece of furniture I buy has a microchip in it. And that chip actually listens. It's connected to the internet and it's gathering data on me. It's listening to my conversations. It's getting that data. It notices what time I go to bed regularly. It's reading me all the time and it's feeding that information to the cloud or the web or whatever. So if you can imagine today, um, if I live in a house with a lot of old furniture, which I do, by the way, I kind of have more sovereignty over my consciousness than if my house was filled with new furniture because of the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is what allows people to, um, like use a handprint or a fingerprint to open and close things. Sorry, I'm moving around a lot because I'm keeping my dog happy. She wants my attention. But anyway, so the Internet of Things constantly gathers data on us. Now, I live in a home that's full of objects that, it's an Internet of Things home. I log on to my computer. All of this data that's gathered about me is going to show up in the ads that are shown to me on my computer, right? Um, and the ads are going to be tailored, of course, to my likes and to my political views. Now, when I get on social media, then of course the feed is going to show me what I believe already. And it's going to show me the most often, like, maybe fear inducing, exciting, salacious stories and headlines to confirm my bias because, well, I'm getting a dopamine hit and I'm more likely to go back to find more. This is all very advertise, advertisement driven, sorry, driven, and so is the media, the mainstream media. Um, anyway, this is something that we need to talk about, and I don't really know any way to circumvent this uh, artificial intelligence other than us getting together in a room. It could be a screen room, or it could be a park room, or somewhere, and just talk to each other about what we really believe. I see a lot of memes and a lot of opinions on Facebook where somebody on one side of the political spectrum, they share a post or a meme that says, "Oh yeah, um, the people, the people on the opposite side of us, they say this, and this is what they really believe." Or, come here, come on. So, okay, I'm going to keep her happy with my foot, keeping my foot on her. Um, no, come closer. Oh, you have to understand, I'm doing a live stream. Come here. Um, so yeah, that's uh, we're in the midst of a fourth industrial revolution, and the last one, the third industrial revolution, had to do with the information technology, and now we're dealing with you know it's beyond the sharing of information. It literally is artificial intelligence. And the thing about artificial intelligence is it has no soul. It doesn't have human consciousness. In fact, what artificial intelligence tends to do to us is to put us into buckets, is to separate us and to segment us. Because for whoever is in control of it, at the end of the day, they're going to profit, but really very much at our expense. And for everyone who has a very deep belief about people that they think are so opposite from them, if you think of a group of people and you think you know what they really believe, and when you think of them, if you have feelings of revulsion, disgust, anger, um, that might be a clue that your consciousness has been taken over. Um, God gave us free will. God gave us the ability to discern right from wrong. God gave us the ability to use our deductive reasoning and our common sense. So, anytime there's really, really high emotion and a really high negative emotion, that's a clue. Um, since I was really young, I watched a lot of footage, and even today, documentaries. I'll give you an example: the footage of the protests in the 1960s, or like the desegregation of public schools in the 1960s, where you have these, you know, white Americans um, who are spitting at, yelling, cursing out, throwing things at young Black people, Americans who are going to an integrated school for the first time. Now, you, so it's easy to look at these people and say, gosh, they're evil. But then if you look at the context of what was happening in the country, and we look at the media and we look at the propaganda and we look at how for decades, even centuries, Black people had been depicted as savages and backwards and subhuman. Is it any wonder that there was a percentage of white people who were so afraid and could not see the humanity of people that they felt they had no choice to act out in that way, and they felt justified? So I'm saying all that to say that during this fourth industrial revolution, where we're being pushed into a new way of life and society is being redesigned and reconfigured, and everything that we thought we knew was true is being dismantled. Um, it's something ever for each one of us to take 100% responsibility for ourselves and for whatever we can to I guess not feed the fear and the anger in us, and take some time to meditate and take some time to push our consciousness out as far as we possibly can and keep pushing it, and also listening to each other, because I'm telling you, this artificial intelligence, it has its own consciousness, and its consciousness is to divide and profit. um, so yeah, that's all I want to say for now. Today I'm actually going to have like a private Zoom with some students in India and talk about this. But tomorrow I will be back noon to 12:45, and in the meantime we can keep this conversation going over here in the comment section. Um, I'm trying to figure out a way to not only get this conversation going, but model different ways that other people can do it. And then, we can all just keep pushing our consciousness out and be creative with this and figure out ways to connect together as human beings um, outside of politics, outside of propaganda, outside of fear mongering or, um, all of that. I really believe that we can solve our problems, and I really believe that what we, ideologically, um, I don't know. I could go on and on. I'm just going to stop it for here, for now, because I'm going to keep doing this, and I invite everybody to join me in the conversation and also start your own. All right, bye.